Hari Om. Let's continue with our study. So, we looked at what the condition of the mind in the Sushupti Avastha is. So, it is a fully non functional mind in which all the four faculties of the Antahkarana do not do their jobs. Manaha, Buddhihi, Chittam, and Ahankaraha. We will now look at the nature of the experience in the Sushupti Avastha. Since the sense organs do not function, the external world is not available. Similarly, since the memory faculty does not function, the internal world is absent. Because we saw that it is the memory faculty or the memory slab of the antakaranam that is active during the swapna avastha. So in the jagrat avastha, we studied that the sense organs are mainly functional. In the sushupti avastha, neither the sense organs nor the chittam faculty of the mind are functional. There is neither the external concrete objective world nor is there the internal abstract subjective world. Therefore, it is an experience of blankness. We call it by the term ajnana anubhavaha. Ajnana anubhavaha. Na kinchid avedisham. Na kinchid avedisham. We must very carefully observe how Swamiji is gradually introducing us to the paribhasha shabdaha or the technical jargon that will aid in our study of advanced texts and prakarana granthas, our Puranas, etc. We must remember that Swamiji is basing this series of topics on the primer text Tattvabodha, authored by Adi Shankaracharya. So, since it is an experience of blankness, Sushupti Avastha, the nature of experience being an experience of blankness, we call it as Ajnana Anubhavaha, and we say Na Kinchid Avedisham. I experienced blankness. Of course, we'll say it only after we wake up. Na Kinchid Avedisham. So it is a state of total ignorance, a total blackout or total blankness. This is the nature of experience in the Sushupti Avastha. Then we need to look at one more perspective, and that is the dominant medium in the Sushupti Avastha. Applying the same logic that we did while we examined the nature of experience, the Sthula Shariram does not dominantly function because the sense organs do not function. The Sthula Shariram is the dominant medium in the Jagrata Avastha. The Sukshma Shariram too is not dominant because memories are not projected. Therefore, What is the dominant medium then? When the first two are not dominant, pariseshanyayena, by exclusion, it is the karana shariram that dominates. Therefore, the sushupti avastha is a karana sharira pradhana avastha. Karana sharira pradhana avastha. A state in which the karana shariram is dominant and the sthula and sukshma sharirams are as though resolved. As though resolved. Swamiji says we need to be carefully observant here. Swamiji says, Swamiji does not say that they are resolved. Mark his words. Swamiji does not say that they are resolved, but they are resolved as though. Very significant point, very important point to be noted and registered. Swamiji does not say that the sthula and sukshma sharirams are resolved, but they are resolved as though, because they are non functional. Whatever is not functioning is as good as resolved. Thus, the Sushupti Avastha, the deep sleep state, the dreamless sleep state, is a Karana Shariram Pradhana Avastha in which all our internal and external experiences remain in a dormant condition from which they appear again on waking up. This then is the third factor connected with the Sushupti Avastha. Everyone experiences these three states, the Avastha Trayam. Then Swamiji introduces a few more paribhasha shabdas. He says, when I am associated with the Jagrat Avastha, I am called the waker. Associated with the Swapna Avastha, I am called the dreamer. And associated with the Sushupti Avastha, I am called the sleeper. The waker, dreamer, and sleeper. Our Shastras use three words to refer to these three associations. The word Vishwa is used to denote the waker who is associated with the Jagrata Avastha. The word Vishwa means fully because the mind is fully functional. Vishwa also means Purnaha. Purnaha. Then the word used by our Shastras to indicate the dreamer is the word Taijasaha. Taijasaha. the internally illumined person. And then our Shastras use the word prajnaha for the sleeper, the blissfully ignorant person. In Sanskrit, prakarshena ajnanaha prajnaha. Prakarshena ajnanaha prajnaha. These then are the avastha trayam. The Jagrat avastha, which is a Purna Vikasa avastha, in which the mind is fully functional. It is an external world, and the dominant medium being the Sthula Shariram. Then we have the Swapna Avastha, in which the mind is only partially functional. Only one of the four faculties of the Antahkaranam are functional, which is the Chittam faculty, which is why it is called an Ardha Vikasa Avastha. It is a Vasana Maya Prapancha, and the dominant medium is the Sukshma Shariram. Then we looked at the Sushupti Avastha, in which the nature of the mind is that it is fully non functional, as contrasted with the Jagrat and Swapna Avasthas. The nature of experience in the Sushupti Avastha is that a person is blissfully ignorant, and the dominant medium is the Karana Shariram. So, this then is the study of the Avasthatrayam, or the three states of experience. We will take our study forward in the next capsule, looking at the Kosha Panchakam, or the five layers of our personality. Until then, Hari Om. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyad Sajjana Shantimapnuyad Shanto Muccheta Bandhebhyah Muktaschan Vimochayet Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri, Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.